Hi, I'm Jan and I blog at Falcondale Life, inspiring families with older children to go on beautiful adventures and take better photos on those beautiful adventures and get more out of life at home and away. And today I'm doing a video review of Inateck bags. Inateck got in touch with me and said would I receive some bags and review them on the blog. And I said I would do that, but as they're so good I decided to make a video. They didn't ask me to make a video, they're worth a video. Anyway, so I've got 4 bags to show you for many different purposes. So first of all, I'm going to show you the camera bag. So this camera bag, as you can see, it's a very smart camera bag with this nice blue top here. It does come in other colours, and the reason that I'm so keen on this camera bag it's just so clever. So it's comfortable to wear, certainly, but it is a really clever camera bag. It looks smart. But get a load of this. This is the main feature, selling feature, which is that it loads through a panel at the back. So for security, once you're carrying that, you can't undo it because it's against your back. So here we have quite a few things on show inside here. There are a couple little pockets for your flashcards. And then in here I've got a DSLR. I've got a lens there. I've got a big flash gun here. There is a piece I can divide that up and put lenses or other things in there. I've got my Gary Fong flash diffuser. I've got a rain cover there, and underneath that are some wires and some batteries. So it's really a full camera bag there. And while you're actually wearing it, you can sling it to the side a little bit and open it to the side and just slip out your camera body, which is super useful. I used to have a slingshot, but it really hurt my shoulder, and this is just 100 times more comfortable. And it's got some other clever features too. So as you can see, you can open the top here with these 2 poppers, and then there's a drawstring section. Before I open that, I'm going to show you the front pockets. As you can see in here, I've got my phone in there, and some other bits and bobs in some little arranged pockets. I've got my SanDisk wallet there. If I do that up and then do up the front of it, you can see I can no longer access that. So again, that is secure. So I can put valuables like maybe my phone in there or something else, and it's secure as I travel, even though it's on my back. It's much harder to get hold of. Of course, you can just pop it open, but you know, I think you've noticed by that point. So then in the top section, it's quite a large top section. I'll show you what I've got in here. I've got quite a bit. I've packed in loads, to be honest. I've got enough here for a day out taking photos. I've got my hat. I've got my pack away mat. I've got my notebook of what I've planned for my photo shoot. I've got my money. I've got a whole packed lunch. I mean, that's pretty neat, isn't it? There's tons of stuff in here. There's a little bit of segmenting in this pocket, but there's also a zip in the lid pocket. So I've just got something I need really handy all the time, which is my sunglasses there. Okay. So as I say, I'm really chuffed with this camera bag. It's definitely everything I wanted, and that's why I thought it was worth doing a video. So the next bag we're going to look at is, I need to clear all my so-called packed lunch out of the way. The next bag we're going to look at is the biggest bag of the 4, and this is it's known as the Briefcase, although I think you'll agree it doesn't look like a conventional briefcase. This is essentially a weekender bag, and it does work as a briefcase because it's got a laptop pocket. The thing that we find genius about this, and I say we because my husband's tested it too, the thing we find genius about it is just how big it is for how convenient it is to carry, because it is another rucksack. And again, it's got some very interesting little gadgety pockets where you don't expect them, like here. There's a secure pocket which will be against your back, so you could put your currency in there or something like that. And then again, it's got a couple of flat pockets on the front of the bag here, I think I'll just shut that one actually. So yeah, that way's open. And there's another one here, which is a deep one. It goes all the way, keep shutting them, it goes all the way down to the bottom of the bag, and yet there are some little inserts in here as well for fiddly bits that you want to carry. There's a water bottle carrier on the side here, so I can put my Harriet spring water in. Oops. In fact, there was a water bottle carrier on the camera bag as well, so that's really convenient. But I just want to show you how much stuff I've got in here. So the rear portion of this bag is the laptop section. So this is why it's called a briefcase. It's because it's great for business trips, or if you are a freelancer who can just never go anywhere without your laptop, if you know what that's like. So in here I've got my notebook, and I've got my charging wires, and also this is a strap that goes over the laptop so it doesn't shift around if you're not packing as much stuff. I've got my entire laptop in there, so that is really great. I'm just going to pop that back in while I show you what else there is. I could have a much bigger laptop in there while I show you what else there is, because I wanted to show you how many clothes I managed to get in here for my trip that I'm pretending to go on. So there are some tensioners for the zip here. As you can see, there's one here, and there's one on the opposite side, and there's one lower down. And these tensioners will protect any extra strain you're putting on the zip if you're packing a lot of clothes, because you can pack a lot of clothes in here. So I'm just going to undo those. I'll show you how much stuff I've got in here. So it zips open from top and sides and holds together at the base. Okay, and this is just going to absolutely burst open. You won't believe how much stuff I've got in here. I've got enough stuff for a long weekend, okay? I've got a cardigan, I've got some cotton trousers, I've got my straighteners, I've got my wash bag, I've got a big pack-away bag full of underwear, I've got a bag with a pair of posh sandals in, I've got my makeup bag, I've got my nightie, I've got another cardigan, I've got my scarf, I've got shorts, I've got a top and a skirt there for a warm day, I've got another top, I've got a vest top there, cardigan, big chunky pair of jeans. So there we are. There was lots of stuff, more than you need for a long weekend. There's a couple of interesting pockets in here. I'm not quite sure what to do with that one. There's some pockets here for some little bits and bats. It doesn't look all that deep, but the lid has got a bit of depth in it as well, and also it's a soft bag, so it's got quite a bit of give in it. One of the things that my husband said when he used it on a business trip on a train was how useful this side handle is. So you can actually carry the bag, instead of as a rucksack, you can carry it by the side handle, which is particularly useful if you're trying to get it on and off the shelf in a train, for example, or in the box on an aeroplane above your head. So that is just so huge and so convenient. You can always pack a few less clothes and fit a bit more, fit a bit more in the rear section with your, you know, you could put in maybe an iPad and some more charging wires, your business papers, your contracts, all the rest of it, whatever you wanted to do. So this is actually incredibly useful for us as a family, not least because the actual dimensions fit within KLM cabin bag sizes. It's quite difficult to find bags that fit within KLM cabin bag sizes because they are relatively short in this dimension compared with other airlines. This one fits, and you can see how much stuff is in it. It's going to get a ton of use, and that's one of the things that's impressed us the most. Big pile of junk. Let me just move that. So moving on, 2 more bags left to look at, and this one I'm going to show to you empty. This one is very smart. I'm so thrilled with this because it's just so stylish. Actually, it's completely unzipped at the moment. It's the laptop bag, and now if I can just find my laptop, I'm not quite sure where I put it. Oh, I've left it inside the briefcase bag. If I just show you my laptop fits in here. So this Inateck bag is called the laptop bag. It's so smart and stylish that my daughter says it would be perfect for a sixth former's bag, but I'm not sure if she's going to use it or because I might be using it. Again, there's a nice elasticated strap to go over the top there. I'm not sure if that pocket there might take an iPad. One of the things I like here is there's an inbuilt USB wire, and that actually belongs, it's built in to, you see there's a little port there, it's built into the bag, so there's a port there. There's another pocket there to put a water bottle in. Just tuck that bag up, tuck that away. And then there's a front section as well, which is a thinner section for things like papers, secure stuff. So that's a nice, really smart laptop bag. You would not look out of place in any office or college with this stylish thing. I really like how thick it is. That's one of the things that we've really noticed about this and the camera bag in particular, and the next bag, excuse me, is that they're really thick. They're well built, the sewing's good, the zips are good, and so on. So yeah, and there's some nice mesh on the backs as well. I've got all these waterproof covers. I can't remember which came out, which one now, so that's convenient too. Excuse me ducking out of the way there, but I've got one last thing to show you, the smallest, and this is the laptop sleeve. Now this is quite convenient if you are going in some other larger bag, or you just want to take your laptop maybe in the car or something like that. This, the pictures on the website do not do justice to this. This is really thick. It's got this velvet lining, which I just love. And it's rigid almost, but not quite. You see it's got some bend in it, but it doesn't really want to bend. It's lightweight, really lightweight, and it's got a handle at the top. I'm just going to slip my laptop into it. Actually, my laptop is a little bit on the large side and only fits in one way round. Which way around is that going to be? Let's see. Might be the way. There we go. And it does zip up nice and tight. That's a really good zip. So there we are. There's a slim zip pocket on the back, and it's not just a Velcro pocket. There we are, slim zip pocket on the back. It's actually really nicely lined, incredibly well stitched, very well made. Inateck totally deserve a really good review video, so please like and share, and do take a look at their products. They are for sale from their own website and from Amazon, and I'm very honoured to have been gifted these bags to review. It's honestly one of the most useful gifts I've ever been given as a blogger, and I'm very, very happy to make this video to promote it. Thanks so much for watching. I would say please follow my channel. You might be the first. I'd be really grateful. I need to make more videos, so thank you. Please encourage me, and I hope you enjoyed this video.